sometimes because of his angle and his arm. It does come from a very low place, so sometimes hard to just pick it up.
Newer from Chahar, balls to Stoinis, who sweeps from outside the off stump, picks out Arshdeep but short fine, and there's no run. What's he like to face, Sam Curran? I mean, he's not, when he looks sort of medium fast, he looks quite hittable. He's got that left arm angle, he's got that low trajectory as well, and he's clearly a very effective white ball player. Stoinis comes down the pitch and lost that into the offside. Is he going to be caught a long off? He is, just inside the rope. Or is he not? Liam Livingstone took the catch. Stoinis is walking off, and then I think Livingstone signalled it was 6, so his foot must have just clipped the rope. The crowd are celebrating, they think it's out, but Livingstone has signalled 6. What's the umpire going to do? Is he not going to take... I mean, basically he's taken the catch. Livingstone says, I've touched the rope, and the umpire said, well, we actually need to see the TV replays. Bizarre. Really, if Livingstone said, I've touched it, then you should take his word. Or is he saying, I'm not sure? Yeah, no, he definitely touched it. He knew. He didn't really need the review there. In the old days, they were just taking the player's view and signal 6, but he's clearly not the rope. You can see the advertising board go back. So Vinod Sheshan can signal 6.
Livy's be very disappointed with that. I don't think he took much care with that catch. He could have taken that a yard inside the rope, and it would have been out, but he was very casual. He knows it as well. You can see him on the screen now. He's not happy with himself. He's obviously not taking enough care and attention with the rope, which is why he stepped on it.
Okay, the big screen confirms what we knew about 2 minutes ago. That was not out. Stoinis was walking off. He thought that was out, and it did look a relatively straightforward catch. Well, Livingstone took it, but just knocked the rope. Stoinis, with that reprieve, goes back and knocks it up towards long on. Gets a single. Sam Curran is there. No hat on. His red Punjab Kings outfit, and the Lucknow Super Giants in a dark blue. Chahar bowls, short outside the off stump, cut away. Picked up on the deep cover boundary. Single to Badoni. Score moves to 155 for 2 in the 13th over. Building a good partnership here. They came together at 74 when Carl Mayers was out. He did some damage early on. 54 from 24 balls with 7 4s and 4 6s. And Badoni and Stoinis have continued on. They've hit 5 between them. Stoinis goes for another big sweep. This time it goes to deep backward square leg. Sikandar Raza is there. Sends the ball into Jitesh Sharma, the wicketkeeper. And one more run to the total. Stoinis to 46. And Lucknow to 156 for 2. And we're only in the 13th over. Chahar ball short down the leg side, and Badoni tries to help it on its way and somehow miscues it. And I feel he missed out there, and he feels he's missed out as well. Well, that felt as if it should have been hit for 4 or 6, Ravi. It was dot ball.
Probably the worst ball that's been bowled today. It was really short and dragged down, but that's probably what's caught the batsman out, because it was such a bad ball. He's almost swung through a little bit too early. Just looking at Livy's face there, he's just really unhappy with it. He's going to come on to bowl now. I think they need something different. Maybe he can add something with his leg spin to it. He's got a knack of taking wickets. It's not a bad time to bring him into the attack, see if he can do something.
Well, most of the rest of them got around the park, so another option being used by Shikhar Dhawan. We've had 2, 4, 6 bowlers used so far. Liam Livingstone is going to be the 7th. He's only taken 7 wickets in his IPL career, and he's gone at 9.15 runs per over. But we have seen him have an impact in white ball cricket. But this is a tough test for him, because he's up against 2 batters who are in, albeit they are right-handers, so I presume he's going to, well, he will bowl his leg breaks, bowl off breaks and leg breaks. And here is Livingstone bowling, and that one turned a fraction, and it was punched away and should have been stopped at extra cover by the skipper, who parries it up towards Sam Curran, fielding it at long off, and they get a bonus single.
Punjab have been really poor, I think, in this first half of the game. Fielding has been poor, the bowling has been poor. I mean, you can't just put it down to good batting. It's been a poor display of bowling as well.
Livingston went into bowl there. Badoni went very early for the reverse sweep. Livingston didn't deliver it. Pulled out of the delivery. Badoni showed his hand, switching round. Livingston not prepared to play ball, and he does it again.
I knew that was going to happen. I could see it happening. It was written in Badoni's eyes as he took his stance that he was going to pull away.
And Livingston was going to bowl, and Badoni pulled away this time. So, yeah, a byplay between the two of them. Livingston gives it a thumbs up. You're going to actually face this ball, he says, or he seems to. And Livingston moves in and bowls to Badoni, does deliver it, and Badoni sweeps high out towards deep backward square leg, and just past the fielder running round, it's gone for 6. Rahul Chahar running round the boundary, stuck out his right hand, couldn't quite get there, and it went over the rope. 6 more, 163 for 2.
Well, that's one way to answer, is hit the next ball for 6. An unbelievable effort really to get it for 6 from around there. It was round the back of him. He's used all his wrist.
Well, Livingston went into bowl again there, and the batter not ready. Chahar got his hand to it but couldn't hold on. It would have been a miraculous catch if he caught it. Running away to his right and stretching. Some might have caught that, but not Rahul Chahar. 163 for 2 in the 14th. Livingston bowls, slogged away, and he should catch it this time. He does, Chahar in the deep, and Livingston's got his wicket. He's come on to bowl, try and break the partnership, do something different, and Badoni has perished. The ball after he'd hit him for 6. This time he picked out Chahar on the deep square leg boundary, and Lucknow 163 for 3 in the 14th over, and Badoni's out for 43.
Well, Livingston wins the war in the end. He gets hit for 6, previous ball, goes for another sweep, not getting enough power, distance in that one. Livingston's over the moon there, and they're all having a look at Badoni as well as he walks off. They're probably giving him a bit of chirp because he was acting up a little bit.
Well, he's on his way. He's played a decent hand. 43 to Ayush Badoni from 24 balls with 3 4s and 3 6s. Now Nicholas Pooran is in at number 5 for the Lucknow Super Giants. They had a good season of it last time, finishing 3rd in their first season in the IPL, and they're making a reasonable fist of it this time. I was saying that a little bit interrupted actually by the thrashing that was going on out there, that the table does feel as if it's in 2, that like there's the top 6 and the bottom 4, and there's a struggle for the bottom 4 to get into the top 6. So basically the bottom 4, KKR, Mumbai Indians, Sunrisers and Delhi. KKR have 6 points, and then Punjab have 8. KKR could, I suppose, force their way up into the top half of the table. They've lost 5 of their matches so far. They've played 8 games as well, so they've played a game more than a few of the teams. But there's enough left in this season for teams to hold themselves up. Livingston round the wicket to bowl to Pooran, who powerfully drives his first ball to the boundary for 4. Over wide mid-off, pummeled out to the boundary. It was floated up outside the off stump, and Pooran said, right, I'll have a bit of that.